Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Or should I say good morning? Okay, it is 1:07 a.m. Today is July 19th. My love bugs, come on in. So I feel like you guys are experiencing resets, my love bug. Just doing preparations. Y'all know I get my little messages and I received the message of cycles being closed out when it comes to these lower frequencies, the children of the night, baby, hexing your children, trying to curse your children. Those cycles are being closed out, my love bug. Every time they try, your kids gonna receive a level up. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. All right, as long as they still choosing to connect to you, right? Um, I also feel like people are being reset from storms. All right, you guys are finding balance after the storms, finding the calm in the storm. All right, I just feel like you're being balanced out after experiencing chaotic situations in your life. For some of you, it could have been dealing with your kids. For some of you, it could have been due to people trying to hex you, like actually hexing your kids, right? But apply the energy how it fit. But I do feel like we are experiencing a reset at this time, healing family. All right, come on in here, my love bugs. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome to the new subscribers, baby. Welcome to the fam. Fam, y'all already know what it is, baby. Welcome back. I truly, truly appreciate your support, y'all. Your likes, your shares, your comments, y'all chilling, vibing, and interacting. Even if you're not interacting, I still appreciate you just chilling, my love, getting your message and trying to do better in life, right? Um, Y'all already know with that 22, my love bug, that's duality for me as well. There's unity energy, yin and yang. This is always my twin flame card. Okay, so I do feel like for some of y'all, you may be resetting after dealing with chaotic situations in your relationships. It could be relationships dealing with your twin flame. For some of y'all, it could just be like relationships dealing with the home, with the number four being there, right? The home, roots of situations, grade school friends, siblings, people who you grew up in the home with, but you've been knowing since, a child, or your kids, that you have actually raised, right? But just apply that energy high fit. Y'all already know, but I do feel like you guys are being reset from those storms as well. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I'm telling you, baby, look at that protection start. We started all with it. You was protected through it all. I do feel like for some of you, you may be feeling as if you actually hit rock bottom. The situations can make you feel as if you wasn't gonna bounce back. But I do feel like you found your strength through it all. Okay, you most definitely was highly, highly, highly protected, baby, through the struggle, through the chaos. I feel like you was flying in the middle of it. Right? It could have been storms going on all around you, but you was in the dead eye. You was always in the calm of the storm. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You was always protected. You was always covered. Your spirit team most definitely had you. The Most High God, creator of all gods, most definitely had you protected. I was writing earlier and I got the message of VIP, my love bug. Because I feel like even though you was in situations, I feel like where you were not appreciated, is no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like those situations made you stronger. You could have dealt with betrayal. You could have dealt with just use and abusing you, right? People just taking your love and using it as a weakness against you, right? Walking all over you, talking all over you, just don't appreciate your value at all, right? And even though those situations made you feel as if you actually hit rock bottom, you found your strength through it all. I feel like every situation made you stronger. It made you better in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Maybe it took you a while to realize, what you actually gained from those situations, but I do feel like each situation made you better. All right. We starting off with the tink y'all playing because I'm looking at 39. Somebody may be 39 years old, but 39 equals 12. And that's Pisces energy. Tink is a Pisces from Illinois. So Illinois might be very significant. But we also have Capricorn and Aries energy as well. 12 also equals 3. So Gemini. All right. I told y'all I felt duality energy, unity energy. So it's most definitely, I feel like this next chapter, you're entering into the door to your personal healing and your happiness. Okay. Whether this just a loving, caring connection with that your, I feel like increasing with yourself or with other people, whether it's romantic relationships or platonic relationships, but it's going to be very caring connections. Okay, I feel like this is soul tribe energy, right? I feel like you may be meeting your soul tribe, your soul family in this next chapter. I feel like you're also going to experience a lot of healing in this next chapter, but you're stepping into your place of peace. I feel like this next chapter will be peace, happiness, calm. That's why I kept feeling calm in the storm, because I feel like that you're in the calm. You feel me? Yes, you have experienced some bad. Yes, I feel like you have experienced the lows, and now it's time for you to experience the highs. Even if it's just within yourself, a love that you have for yourself, a relationship that you're creating with yourself. You could just be learning to be your own best friend. Show up for your own self. Really. That's the healing, I feel. That's the healing that maybe you have done. And now you're actually stepping into caring relationships with other people. All right. Somebody could be 34, 43. Somebody could be 41, or born on the 14th day of a month. Somebody could be 39. Life path 1, life path 5, life path 7, life path 3. Uh, what we got? Libra, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, and Gemini. Let's see what's going on, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Don't go backwards. All right. Whether that's going back to old patterns, old ways of thinking, old connections, allowing people to, use and abuse you, allowing people to not appreciate you and you just accept it. Okay, whatever the situations is, just don't go backwards to it. Okay, continue looking forward. We got Jaheem. Look, oh Lord, we got back together again. What is this, y'all? Gemini energy. Stacey, pull your energy back. They have narcissistic tendencies, my baby. It's heavy on pull your energy back. Somebody has narcissistic tendencies, y'all. I don't know Z. I don't know who y'all know hooked up with, but I feel like this initial Z is very significant for these caring connections and this place of peace, because I really get place of peace with this card. Like, your safety zone, your comfort zone, but peace and healing. I'm hearing success. The initial, well, their names start with the initial J as in Jack. Somebody want to tell somebody something? All right. The craft. As soon as Nancy got what she wanted, she became the devil she worshipped. Oh snap! What is this, y'all? Oh, why we started off good? What is that? Y'all know that energy shift real quick. Oh my gosh. What is this, Lord? The name Nancy could be very significant, but somebody manipulated a situation to get what they wanted. A Dodge Challenger could be very significant. The school of good and evil, Angie and Sophie were best friends turned enemies. Oh my gosh, here we go. So this could be what the storms that you could have been protected, throughout the whole ordeal. This could be the cycles that you have closed out, and now you're entering and healing from these situations. We have Jodeci, my heart belongs to you. Knowing your worth is knowing yourself, period. Boom. Downtown, Dodge Challenger, heavy on the Dodge Challenger. Tusi, Poetic Pain. Ex nigga was a lame high. He was trying to run game high. I like that part. Shit, I'm feeling so I hit her with that work every stroke like, ooh, I think I'm a dump like Lou, why think. And she loved when I'm inside because you know I do my thing. But after we fuck, she holding me. Whatever this again, Karen, like this gives me like a very intimate situation. Somebody could be a poet, heavy on a Capricorn energy. I feel like this is a new situation. What is this with the my heart belongs to you? I don't know why I'm feeling like somebody like who's very they in they south know there's no ifs ands what's about it. I'm trying to break myself out of saying demon and I'm want to get to a lower frequency, but I feel like somebody that frequency is very low. They could have attached to somebody. And I do feel like whomever the person like they're attached to, it's a good person. It's a very decent person at least. They have a good heart. And they really have feelings for the person. Like they really could be feeling all the feels with the person. But I feel like once they connected to this person, which is really what they wanted, like they true color started showing. Like they really got evil as a mofo. They was already evil. They just was wearing a mask, and they could be playing victim. Oh yeah, what is this show? It did show with somebody friend, karmic something friend. All right, the number 7, heavy on the Libra energy. The month of July could be very significant. July 7th, July 5th, July 12th, July 3rd, July 10th, July 1st. Harriet Tubman asked the Most High why did he lead her back there to get her heart broken, and the Most High showed her a vision of her first run, transitioning into her running as Moses, the leader of freedom. Her mission started when she woke up. So somebody most definitely could have found a purpose, found a path, found a calling. Somebody could actually be a seer, somebody could be a leader. Um, you could be a free thinker, and the Most High most definitely could have been keeping you protected because you have a purpose. You have a mission, my love bug. Okay, all right, love. I feel like your mission started, baby. Your contract started. Somebody ignited their contract, their spiritual contract. So congratulations. I'm loving that. That's why you experienced everything that you was experiencing. The Most High had to make you strong enough to be able to handle your mission, because you're gonna weather a lot of storms along, your journey to getting your mission accomplished. You're gonna weather a lot of storms, my love bug. But within every storm, it's gonna make you stronger. It's gonna make you tougher. You're gonna gain more armor, more stripes. and you're gonna go up ranking as well in the spiritual realm. That's probably why I was feeling a VIP energy as well. Cause look, the Most High gave me the vision of like with the Egyptians, with the gods. I'm gonna say the Romans more. Like the gods, the kings and the queens. How if they have a guest, they tell the help, they tell the servants, like make sure they good. Make sure that one is covered. I got the vision of the Most High telling, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and other angels, guides, your spirit team, your ancestors. Look, make sure that one is good. She don't want for nothing, or he don't want for nothing. They got VIP status. Don't let nothing touch them. So even though you may have felt like you really experienced some stuff, you was protected the whole the whole time, my baby. The whole time. Okay? Houston Energy, Megan Thee Stallion, somebody a big old freak. Look, somebody addicted to somebody's body. What is this? You warn me about karma coming and it's here to collect. I feel like whoever this demonic person is, like, they could have really got somebody, like they attached to somebody good, a good person. Somebody that at least got a good heart, like they caring. But I feel like whomever like that energy is, the manipulator energy, like they very karmic, they very toxic. And they could be receiving karma. Okay. We have Wonder Woman 84, Barbara Wish, oh Lord. Oh my gosh. I don't care what deck I use. Like lately, this energy really been coming out real heavy. I'm so ready for it to be over, yo. But this is copycat energy for me. If Barbara wished she was like Diana and all of a sudden people noticed her. So somebody could really be trying to wear your essence. Somebody is really, really, really trying to be you, like on some type stuff, right? That could be how they manipulated the situation to get this person's heart. Because I really feel like they have a good person like they connected to, but this person is, I'm trying not to say the Z word, yo, but I can't help it. It's a demon in the flesh. But let's see what's going on. Mufasa, uh, a Scar was in love with Sarabi the princess, but she loved Mufasa. And no matter how much Mufasa tried to dim his light so Scar can shine and win her over, she knew he was the natural born star, and he wanted her. She wanted him. No, not Scar. All right, so I don't know. Somebody could have a hard time with expressing, themselves, because I don't know why I'm feeling, and I've been feeling like that for the last few days as well. Look, they was talking about how series shut down the LHC, and it's like I didn't even know, because I be in my own little bubble, y'all. I got my own stuff going on, so I haven't really been on social media like talking about it at all. So I've been on there like yesterday, I want to say, and it was saying how they did all that around the strawberry moon. So me personally, like from the strawberry moon cycle on down to the one that we just had, it's like my energy was so off, like, and I could not explain it. I know some that my body responds to certain moon cycles. I've realized that. So I'm just, putting it that's why my energy has been feeling off, because I know we just had the strawberry moon cycle. So, but it was weird like this time. Like it was really, really thrown off. Like, and I'm like, what the, it normally don't last that long. The effect of it normally don't last as long as it was lasting. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, so I did me a couple Tai Chi practices, whatever, did what I had to do, to get my energy right. So my spirit team always make sure I get my messages, like, period. So I started receiving a lot of downloads. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that explains that. Because anytime I have any type of confusion, concerns, bro, when I tell you it's habit for me to just meditate and take it to my spirit team. Because I know they gonna give me my answers. I know they gonna show me what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I always take it to my spirit team. So I started receiving, my answers, my responses or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that explains, that explains that, so woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I just feel like pay attention to your body, yo. Okay. Because I feel like a lot of us is really finding balance after, the effect of them turning off, the LHC. And I just feel like you're balancing like to your natural frequency, right? So make sure you're staying grounded during, this transitioning stage of your life. Okay. Whoever that was for. And look, stomatic practice, emotional release through movement. So that could be why, I was speaking on that. Okay, so maybe somebody need to try stomatic practices, right? But I do feel like you guys need to find ways to kind of ground and balance out your energy. All right, so anyways, a cancer could be very significant, or birth number 4, life path 4. All right, well, we got Tony Braxton. Look, I love me some of him. An ambulance worker. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. Look, Warlock, a dark witch. That's all I saw was the dark witch. And heavy on craft. When craft come out, like this, people is doing magic. People is doing shit that they don't have no business. And Warlock or dark witch, ambulance worker, airport worker, group stalking. So it's a group of mofos that's doing this shit. But these people is crazy because they don't know what they playing with. But everybody gotta learn their own lessons. Okay. Period. All this shit came out together. I told y'all. I feel like this energy is one of them. For somebody in specific, like it's a childhood friend. It's somebody that it could be a sibling as well, but for the most part, because it showed School of Good and Evil, Sophie and Angie was best friends turned enemies. So that could be what this is. Like that could be who is recruiting, people to gang stalk you. Them and their friends just sit around watching you and worried about what you have going on and trying to a coven. I could not make this up. Trying to cast spells on you and shit. Like these people crazy. These people crazy. So that could be the reset. So they could have actually took it as far as trying to hex your kids on some type of shit. Like people is weird. The craft, Sarah was the only one that had a conscience and wanted out of the convent. So somebody most definitely could be their conscience could be eating them up. Whoever is a part of this, I feel like at least one person that's in this evil covenant. They trying to get out, like they feeling bad for the things that they was doing, but because they're receiving karma. If look where they started. You warned me about karma coming, and it's here now. So you could have actually told the person about karma, and tried to explain to them how it worked in some way, shape, or form. And They could have not believed you or just brushed it off, because it's a lot of people out there that don't believe in karma. They don't believe in it. So they most definitely could have been a skeptic, but I felt like they most definitely could be experiencing some storms as well. They're receiving karma. Okay. And then we got Ruth and boys. Ruth saved Naomi's life and she returned the favor by saving Ruth's life. So I feel like whoever this person is, like they may feel as if, you helped save their life. Whoever this person is that's trying to get out the coven. And it could be something that you told them or something that you said. Well, at least they're learning a lesson. Is somebody ready to give y'all all their love? What is this, Lord? Look, baby, not just a little bit. I want to give you all of it. Whatever this situation is that's with the friend, it's behind a person. It's behind a person. It could be behind a person that want you, and you probably never even looked at the freaking person at all. At all. Not in no type of romantic way. Like for instance, it's a lot of females that just vibe better with masculine energy. They're not the type to really clack with females. Like even if they try, it's just not going to work. Females is just naturally intimidated by this type of female. Like, you don't have to do them people nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you're not the type to kiss ass. Like, you're not the type to let them say what they want or do what they want to you. Like, you're a pop off. Like, you don't mind. You feel me? You don't mind lanes. Like, and you're cute about it. You feel me? So I just feel like you just may not be the type to really clack with females. You get along better with masculines. Like, dudes just is normally, well, I can't speak on this new breed of generations like of dudes, because they really be warlocks and they really be envious of females on some type shit. But I'm talking about old school masculines, in most cases, like, it's just easier. Dudes is more chill. They're not emotional, beings. So you could really just vibe better with masculines, to where a lot of your friends is dudes. You feel me? And it could be the situation to where, like maybe, because I know most of, my masculine friends, like every last one of them dudes tried to smash at some point. You feel me? But I mean, I don't fuck with you like that. You feel me? Like that ain't what this is. We cool as fuck. Like, that's all I can provide you is a friendship. You know what I'm saying? On some type of shit. Like, I feel like this could be that type of energy, like you really just clash better with you get along better with masculines than you do with females. And most females get intimidated because either they think that their dude wants you, and or they do actually probably do want you, you feel me? And they may just feel some type of way about that, but you don't want the person. You never even looked at that person like that. Like, fuck, do you? You feel me? Like, I'm not tripping. You so hard up, worried about me. Like, you don't even see how you sabotaging your own shit. Period. But somebody really got somebody whole fucking heart. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And they do have your ex nigga, like, like that part. So for somebody in specific, like, this could be like a childhood friend that could be messing with your ex on some type stuff. They manipulated the situation. They really want to be like you on some type stuff, but they're receiving karma. And they could have actually recruited people, to gang stalk you, but all of them envious of your light. You could be very gifted, highly talented, and it pisses all of them off. But they can't stop watching. They won't stop watching. Like, period. Book of spells. I'm telling you. When this come out, this is again another spell word card, magic card. But I feel like they thought that they was gonna take this shit to their grave. They thought that everything that they was doing on the vaccine, nobody would never find out. What was done in the dark gonna come to the light. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's all in a matter of time, baby. All secrets will always be revealed. It's just a matter of time. That's it. But they thought they was gonna take it to their grave. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I do feel like all of them could have been keeping it close to their chest, like just within the circle of them. But it came to the light. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They getting karma. I do feel like for them, this could also, because they've been coming out as well. If they have the opportunity to free themselves from this mess, repent and start off, free themselves, and start off fresh, or they could keep themselves in the same cycle. That was that 3, 2, 1. Don't look backwards. I feel like they don't need to look backwards at the old version of their self. Like they really need to free themselves from this habits of, doing magic on people, because I mean it's gonna end bad for them in the end if they really, really don't stop. Like, ain't nothing good gonna come from it. Not for them anyway. Not for them anyway. Especially if they're doing this to one of the most highest favorite. Like, period. Because they really don't. They gonna pay. It's gonna get worse and worse for them every time. They better stop. All right. I can't. I'm keep looking at favor because I feel like somebody has favor. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like the person that they was doing this to have favor. People crazy. All right. But somebody's most definitely cutting cards from situations. Somebody most definitely could be cutting cards. The initial Z could be very significant. Angie. When it comes to cutting cards, somebody could be cutting cards from a Cancer in specific, or a Sagittarius, a Leo, or a Libra. Okay. Could be all of the above, yo. I'm telling you, secrets revealed. I could not make this shit up. I couldn't make it up. I told y'all. But again, I feel like all this doing is really confirming, about somebody aligning. Somebody changing. I feel like this situation, I feel like their karma is shifting them, like, to align to their south node. That's smart. I'm going to say congratulations. I also feel like it was revealed that the person, again, who there was hexing, I feel like is a celestial being. Like this person is aligned. This person is connected to the universe. This person is connected to the divine. This person is light. Could be a Leo, insignificant. This person is very, very fruitful. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like this person could be the goat in their spirit world. Like, period. Their spirit is recognized as the goat. This person had favor. And that's who they was choosing to put spells on. Like, that's crazy. But they say the truth. I feel like they say the truth. The truth was most definitely revealed to their fucking ass. And heavy on the transformation. Life Jennings, Gemini energy. Gemini energy again. Somebody's receiving good juju. I also feel like, again, I just feel like this is the same thing. Like I'm receiving the same message because I do feel like somebody learned a lesson when it came to the magic, and now they're transforming like into their divinity energy, their good energy. Somebody could be into like on their spiritual journey now, to where they saging, they're using Palo Santos, to clean their energy. Somebody could be learning how to do good magic, healing magic. Because it's a lot of good magic. It's a lot of good magic, my love bug. But I do feel like it's heavy on the transformation. It's heavy on the shedding, growing. Marie Laveau, New Orleans energy. Somebody could be very, very, very light skinned. Either you mixed or you just fairly, fairly light, but you got pretty dimples. Somebody can have big, full lips as well. But they had a spiritual awakening. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm loving this. Congratulations. I'm loving this. So somebody most definitely could be answering a call. With the initiation, somebody answering a call. It already showed with somebody being a leader. I feel like somebody answering a call. Somebody really answering a call. They're stepping into the earth angel energy and getting out of this self-sabotaging energy. This lower frequency energy. Stepping into their true authenticity. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Okay, Sting. Okay, little Sting. I like this, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Y'all secrets could have also been revealed when it comes to a caring connection. Okay, little Sting. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, oh yeah, because I want these. What time we got? Oh, 36? God damn. I don't be trying to do them Halloween, yo. I'm loving this. I also feel like secrets could have been revealed when it came to like some type of connection. I don't feel like it was because I feel like it caused, a breakup. It caused for somebody to cut cords from a situation, whatever the secrets was. And I do feel like somebody's grandparent guided them to see the snake in this supposed to be Karen connection. I feel like this could be another situation, on why somebody was feeling, as if they hit rock bottom. That was a part of their storm that they experienced. All right. Mm. It could be dealing with their baby father. Somebody's father could have actually guided them. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But somebody could be into real estate. Somebody could be in the military. Somebody could have their own business. I couldn't make this up. And again, this is just carrying connections, right? With the Two of Cups, it don't have to be like a romantic situation, but it is a situation that you had love for the people, for the persons that was involved. With the Four Wands, again, that just confirms what I was saying in the beginning, because this is really the energy I was picking up when I was speaking on it, right? Whether it's your child, dealing with your children, or dealing with people that you have grown up in the home with as a child, somebody that you had a home with, your baby's father. But it's soulmate connections. Soulmates are not always romantic. Soulmates are people that you're destined to come encounter with. All right. But I do feel like it's cycles that you closed out. You most definitely closed out the cycles. You most definitely could have been feeling attacked in those relationships, in those situations, but you was protected. It's heavy on the protection. I feel like it's people again not appreciating Whoever it was, the people were stubborn as a motherfucker. I feel like they were stubborn when it came to them doing the attacks, them not learning their lessons, sending the spiritual attacks, using magic on the vaccine. They didn't see who you were. I felt like they was very stubborn when it came to it as well. They refused to see who you was, who you was, man. They didn't want to accept the truth. They didn't want to accept the fact. Just being stubborn, stuck in a physical. If you can't see it, hear it, touch it, then it is not real. But they messed around and missed the opportunity that was coming from the Most High. And the scales was balanced out. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I felt like your heart was restored, your emotions, you found balance, and you was presented with with an opportunity to start, fresh, healing, seeing things clear. They could have been doing moon magic like during the moon cycles. It created chaos. They could have been trying to create some type of chaos within yourself, chaos within your new beginning. They could have been trying to create chaos by getting you stuck in relationships where it wasn't going to be no type of equal reciprocation, to where the person is just going to come with a half a cup. Somebody very charming, somebody very loving. This Prince Charming energy, confirmation bird situation, to where you was going to be breadcrumb. You wasn't. They was going to be emotionally unavailable. They wasn't going to be there. And this was friends that was doing it. People who you consider to be friends. Someone who you consider to be a friend. But I feel like instead of you getting yourself stuck in chaotic situations and uh non-reciprocal situations, like, baby, y'all in celebratory energy. Girl, you celebrating. You could be going out on dates by yourself. You could be dating other people. But you holding on to your love. You're not giving that willingly to just know anybody. You learned your lessons, baby. You very selective on who you gonna get at tonight. You just all about having fun, enjoying life, being happy. Somebody could be into dance. And I mean like spiritual dance, or Broadway dance, ballet. I'm hearing gymnastics. Look, you my lady, D'Angelo, baby. Girl, that. Okay. I feel like you had some very, very hard decisions to make. Or you felt like they was hard decisions anyway. But I feel like in the end, you made the right decision to step into your full independence. Allow yourself to receive everything that you deserve. Ooh, ooh, what is this show? Ooh, ooh, baby, somebody afraid that this shit gonna come in fast. I feel like somebody afraid that shit is about to take off for you. And it is. Because I feel like you don't see that coming. That's why I kept two of ones always get me in a blind. So I do feel like this is something that this Queen of Cups do not see happening. I don't feel like you see this full independence level, that level up. I feel like that you stepping into these rewards that's getting ready to grow. I feel like you planted the seeds already. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But I do feel like you getting ready to receive the fruit of your labor. That's what the Nine of Pentacles is for me. And I feel like it's people that's going to be afraid. They afraid. They see this shit coming in. They don't want it to happen for you, though. That's crazy to me, you know. But I do feel like you may be receiving some type of knowledge, some type of wisdom that may come in. You may receive some type of download, like, in your sleep through your dreams. But I do feel like it's big changes that's coming in. The Page of Pentacles, you got some new opportunities that's going to be presenting itself to you, my love bug. Whether this is going to be a new job, whether it's going to be a new job proposal, a new business proposal, it may be more hours at work, a pay raise. You could get a promotion at work. You could be getting a spiritual promotion as well with your gifts. But I feel like it's a lot of luck. It's a lot of prosperity. And then you got the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like it may be taking its time, or it may have been, taking its time when it come to it coming in. But I do feel like you about to receive some type of clarity when it comes to it. Okay. I feel like if you could have been experiencing some type of financial um, loss or some type of poverty, I just feel like some type of chaos when it comes to your finances. You could have been feeling like you was just losing a lot in the finance. Um, Let me tell you something. Cause Warlock is already out here, baby. If you was connected to a Warlock, that's the number one sign. That's the number one sign, my love bug. Pay attention to how shit shift when you connect to certain people. When stuff just all when your finances all of a sudden take a certain shift just instantly after connecting to somebody new. Pay attention to, especially if you having, intercourse with them. Most definitely pay attention to the way things shift when you really start having intercourse with a person, because they could be doing sex magic on you, my baby. Okay. So if you all of us, you'll find it, if you normally, baby, blessed, you feel me? Like doors of opportunity always open up for you, like without asking twice. You feel me? Like, baby, you could go for something and that door could be closed, and you could be like, I don't want nothing else. I want that. And then you get the call just all of a sudden out the blue for it because that's what you wanted. You feel me? And the Most High hear your prayers. He hear, you got that favor. You feel me? And see if stuff like that just start changing, start shifting when you connect to a person, especially if you had sexual intercourse with them. Baby, them people is doing sex magic on you, okay? They're ciphering your favor, right? Or either they're ciphering it for them. So pay attention to, like, if you start declining and they should start just increasing, right? They mean they're ciphering your favor. You feel me? They trading, they swapping out their karma and taking your blessings. You feel me? Or in some cases, baby, the Most High gonna block you just because you're attached to them. Okay, so if they're not warlocks, they blessing blockers, but it's one of the two. Okay, okay. So just pay attention to that. All right, because I had to learn the hard way by love bugs, but people weird. And ladies, please stop thinking that these men don't be out here asking you, because I promise you they is. Okay, but you got to learn your lessons in your time. All right. But I do feel like if you did experience a sudden shift in your finances, one, pay attention to who you connected to, and move on from that situation. Set boundaries when it comes to that situation. Let that situation go, my little bug, because I can promise you it have something to do with them. They're the reason that you're experiencing big changes all of a sudden. Okay. So yes, they got you in lacking energy and lost energy. All right. So just pay attention. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yo, let me see. It's 40. I'm about to get off of it. I was tweaking it to be a little read, y'all. I said I was just gonna wait till in the morning, but I'm like, man, I like doing my readings. I enjoy it. So I said, let me come mess with the healing family for a little while. See what y'all got going on. Okay. Most definitely somebody, child, sibling, all the energy that I spoke of earlier. These could be the people that's experiencing karma, and you could have actually warned them about karma coming from them, but they fell for a trap. They fell for a trap. And I feel like whatever the trap was, it caused them to lose, but at the same time, in between time, it's an opportunity, for a fresh start. It was storms that created strength, opportunities for you to grow stronger. Okay. And it's siblings, cousins, grade school friends, children. Okay. So apply that how it fit. It could also be like a relationship that you had like for a very, very long time. Since a child, as a child. Look, you gonna look for me? Baby, hold on. Okay. I know that's right. Gerald. But see, with this, because this really is, I told y'all it started off with the cycles of like somebody doing black magic on somebody's child, like, is over. Because I feel like somebody could have really, really, really hacked somebody's fucking child, and it caused them to lose everything. It caused them to lose everything. But take what resonates and leave what does not. Or their karma for hexing somebody that was favored. It was their child. It could have somebody's child could be receiving their fucking karma, but take what resonates and leave what does not. Apply that I fit. I don't know. But I do feel like somebody's child is receiving karma. Somebody's cousins could be receiving karma. Grade school friends could be receiving karma. But I feel like this is the energy that's receiving karma. And then nostalgia energy and trying to play victim. But they most definitely could be losing everything. And it's from a trap. I feel like whether they was trying to set the trap and they got caught in the fucking trap, I feel like that's what it is. They most definitely was trying to set a trap and they got caught in it, whoever the energy for. But apply it how it fit. Because I feel like they stressed the fuck out now. They could really be having a hard time with sleeping as well. It could be very significant for a Cancer. Well, I also feel like this energy, I really, really, really feel like they're also being presented an opportunity to heal and find their happiness. Find the sun like after the storm. It's all on whether they choose to take it or not, accept it or not. Period. Okay. But I do feel like somebody most definitely have a lot of options, and you need to make sure you're selecting wisely. Like, period, because all options are not good options. I feel like, especially when it comes to your healing, start, start them. Hmm. I couldn't make it up. Secrets most definitely hit the light. With the moon and the sun next to each other, baby, somebody's secrets hit the fucking light. It can have something to count's already out here. But it can have something to do with a water sign. And somebody most definitely could have moved on from this situation. They moved on from this situation. Empress moved on from the situation. She was feeling stressed out, burdened, and over fucking whelmed when it came to this situation. It could also be pertaining to a situation with a female that was in competition with this empress. And whoever the person was that was in competition with the empress, like they either they're feeling overwhelmed and burdened with responsibilities, stressed out, they got a lot going on. But I feel like they could have wanted the empress to be feeling weighed down, stressed out, just overwhelmed with responsibilities. They really was in competition with the empress, and they really could have been trying to hold the empress back from reaching her ten of pentacles energy, or his ten of pentacles energy. Apply that energy I fit. But I feel like they most definitely was blessing blockers, period. They was keeping you from reaching your ten of pentacles. They was blocking your ten of pentacles. They was keeping you back from it. For some of y'all in specific, your ten of pentacles is this loving, caring connection. That could be this energy. Where it said Nancy got what she wanted and she became the devil she worshiped. And I felt like what she wanted was your person. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And they could have actually got the person. And then they just became the devil that they really was. So I feel like somebody saw somebody's true colors, how they fell for the trap. I feel like whoever this King of Pentacles is, whoever's in this King of Pentacles energy, this is who they could have been keeping secrets, and it came to the light about a trap. I feel like they fell for the trap, dude. That's the crazy part. I feel like they fell for the trap. And the trap was set by somebody's either sibling, child, cousin, grade school friends, childhood lovers. That's who set the trap. But whoever your person was, they fell for it. Oh, they stressed the fuck out now. I feel like you still successful though. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. The Seven of Pentacles. Is the Ten of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles? Like, okay, you don't give a fuck. 17, that's 8. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Infinite abundance. That's you mastered something as well. I feel like you stay committed to, you cutting cards. You stay committed to, I feel like, just loving on yourself. Keeping that caring, loving connection with your damn self. Louisiana energy, Halle Berry. I also feel like you stay committed on, focusing on your bag, like having your own stability, like making sure that you're good financially. You stay committed to what you had going on. I feel like you ain't let nobody stop you or block you or, weigh you down in no type of way. You handled your fucking business, big dog. I'm loving this. Okay? I feel like you still transform. Period. And you still put an end to some shit. I feel like you still put an end to the illusion, the fantasies that they was trying to say, whoever this King of Pentacles is. Okay? The fuck? I feel like they really could have been trying to put you in some type of illusion, some type of fantasy, or have you in some type of fantasy. But I also feel like it could be a young person like that experienced this. Like, you stay focused on what you had going. I feel like you could have also just like mastered your dreams. You could have mastered, transforming your dreams into a reality. making it to this King of Pentacles energy. And now the wheels is changing. I feel like you made the wheels change in your favor. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like you're very lucky. You're very prosperous. Again, infinite abundance. And you could be single. I feel like you stand firm in your boundaries, though. Like, you still very loving with these doves. Like, I feel like you're very loving. But I also feel like you don't take no shit either. You're not no shit starter, but you're not no shit taker. Like, I'm not the toilet, but you're not about to take this. You're not about to just flush this down on me. No, ma'am. You came here with it. I'm going to need you to leave with that weight. Take that baggage with you. Period. You don't take no shit. But you happily single. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And again, I feel like you're in your purpose. I said that earlier. So I do feel like somebody is in their purpose. I feel like you know you got a mission. You know you have a divine contract. And I feel like you standing in it. You going to walk behind it. Period. I feel like it's somebody that's watching you. Either they hurt and brokenhearted after a betrayal, a king of somebody in a king of swords, and you moved the karma water from this person already. Whatever this is, it's a lot of swords when it comes to this energy. This all swords, all fucking swords. So either this is somebody that's heavy, heavy, heavy in their thought. With the Eight of Wands, they really could be in mental imprisonment, or they're actually in jail. Apply the energy how it fit. But I do feel like they could have done some type of betrayal that caused heartbreak for you. They could have actually hurt you in some type of way. This person could be sick though. Now, when the four swords showed, I ain't even want to say nothing, but I picked up how, because four swords always give me hospital energy. So I do feel like somebody just may be sick, and it could be a air sign, masculine or feminine. Apply the energy how it fit. It could be an air sign though. Either they experiencing some type of body pain, or they just have some type of illness, whether that's a spiritual illness or actually in a physical. But I do feel like they betray. This is what this person really did not appreciate you. This person here, this is what a betrayal come from. You was protected through it all, dude. They watching you like a mofo. They curious about what you got going on. So that's heavy what they ain't thought about. You, what you got going on. But this person is devious. And I do feel like this is, again, who your spirit team. You had heavy protection when it came to whatever this is. I feel like this is a real demon in real life, masculine or female. Apply the energy how I fit, but I feel like it's an air sign in specific. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All three signs is out here. We started off with, I think, all of them, except, yeah, not Aquarius, but Gemini and Libra, most definitely. Pisces also for the water sign. Cancer as well for the water sign. Apply that how it fit. But you was heavily protected against this whatever this energy is. I feel like this is a very strategic person. They actually like strategize and plan to betray and sneak mofos. So it's all intentional. It's all intentional. The hurt they caused when they broke your heart, it was all intentional. They could have had third party situations and everything. Whatever this energy is, this was a this could be what secrets that came to light for this energy. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Look, we go together, break up. We go together, break up. Sabotage. I feel like whatever this they sabotaging energy. I feel like this energy could have also sabotaged a lot for you. Virgo energy. Wale. It's a lot of people, yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 7 people out here, including like 1 or 2 young people. So apply that how it fit. So this most definitely could be dealing with this 6 of Cups energy. Your spirit team guided you so it though to see all the sneaks. I felt like, baby, you could have prayed for the Most High to like remove any and all people that do not mean you no harm, and this could have been the result of that prayer. He shook you free, baby, and moved you to calmer waters. And now I feel like the energy that you in now, this Queen of Wands, well, it could be the Queen of Wands, very beautiful, very passionate, but I feel like I'm hearing very dedicated and devoted as well. But I feel like the energy that you're in now, baby, you focus on your money. You focus on you. You focus on what you can grow, what you can build. I feel like on a financial level. You got to be careful what you pray for. I do feel like, I know that's right. You made the choice to ride high. I feel like you answered the call. You answered the Most High's call. You chose to stay in your favor. You chose to recognize your worth, recognize your capability, recognize who the fuck you are. Period. I feel like you fixed your crown and baby, move to calmer waters. Is no ifs, ands, buts about it. You had 2 paths. And I feel like you made the decision. The path that you chose, it's a victorious path. It's a righteous path. I feel like this is your divine path, your destiny, your purpose. You chose the right path. And you will be victorious if you're not already victorious. You may have a platform, but you are being recognized. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like you chose the right path. I feel like the other path was like to keep yourself in these situations. But I feel like you chose the right path. You're right path, baby. And you experienced, I feel like, big changes, sudden changes. Things started shifting in your life all of a sudden. Real fast. Real fast. Real fast. You feel me? I also feel like it could be, I feel like things shifted in your life. I feel like for the better. Is no ifs, ands, buts about it, because I feel like you stepped into your higher self. Your divinity energy, your God, your goddess energy, your destined course, right? You could have really, really started mastering your gifts, growing your gifts. Somebody could be a tarot reader, or you could just be very, very highly intuitive. You could have the gift of discernment. But I feel like that person that you are now, you don't take no fucking shit, baby. You don't take no shit. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You're not settling for nothing, less than what you feel like you deserve. Period. And I feel like it's somebody who's in the King of Wines energy that's very fucking demonic, whoever this is. They could be trying to rush into. But I feel like they moving real hasty. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it when it come to you. But they really trying to rush they fucking way in. I feel like they see this could be who's recognizing you, recognizing your status, recognizing like again, you could have a platform. So they could be like seeing you, being successful on your platform. But I do feel like this person is demonic. They could really have see with the King of Wands with the devil. Baby, this the type of energy they do sex magic. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But again, like they gon' do you real good, baby. They gonna fuck you good. They gonna beat that thing up. You feel me? If you're sleeping with your thumb in your mouth, but these bitches gonna be talk. They gonna bring you through it. They gonna bring you through it. They're gonna bring you through it. I also feel like this could be this same energy. I feel like this same energy, this same King of Wines energy, to be honest with you. This energy, and I feel like this somebody that really, really think, plan, and strategize on how they could betray you, how they could snake you, How they go use you and abuse you. That's it. This it. I feel like they gonna fuck you real good. They gonna stress you out. Okay, you too strong for this bullshit. All right. I feel like you found peace. Okay, you're in peace with this passionate new beginning. Some of y'all could have chose to go back to school, but I do feel like you're mastering, like you're creating a lot of new for you. You have also gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, like so you know not to look back like at this situation. Continue growing, continue expanding, continue looking forward to your future because you see the truth already. You know the truth already. You know you have infinite abundance. Like you know that you have unexpected income. Is no ifs, ands, buts about it. And I do feel like it's going to happen phase. This shit gonna happen phase. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Okay. And I do feel like it's for you given to all of these situations that did not appreciate you. Family members, shit dealing with your family. You feel me? People that you have family with. Like, I feel like, but the Most High made the call for you to have happiness, joy, your wishes being fulfilled. Okay? Everything that you experienced was temporary. All right. But I feel like you also gained a lot of spiritual knowledge, a lot of spiritual wisdom. So even though you may have lost things in the physical, you gained spiritually. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. All right. And somebody who could have been using somebody for money, they love them. Somebody could have been somebody walking away from the situation. They could be divorcing a person, whether the relationship was based on money. Somebody was expecting somebody to take care of them financially. And it could be with a Gemini. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But they getting divorced. Things is changing. I feel like shifting for them again. They getting karma. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But somebody walking away from a lover that was using them for money. All right. They felt like a fool. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. All right, y'all. Because I did not want to be this long. Shit. But anyways, god damn it. Let me give some advice, y'all. That was a pretty good read, though, but all people learn. Okay, somebody most definitely learned. So I'm gonna say congratulations on that because let me tell you something. You be thinking you with these people with this group stalking shit, you feel me? And you thinking that you going on this person's page to spy and get fall into this crazy ass shit with these people doing lower frequency stuff. But nothing is by chance. Nothing happens by a coincidence, my love bug. Your spirit team was guiding you the whole while. You think that you're involved in this bullshit, but your spirit team is guiding you here for your message, my baby. So I'm glad that somebody actually received it. Okay. And now you're able to really change and transform your life for the better. Raise your frequency and elevate past this lower frequency stuff, cutting cords, cutting ties, from these situations that do not mean you no good, right? You really sabotaging things for your own self just by entertaining this bullshit. Okay. And then we have reassurance, 747. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. Period. I feel like this is what y'all doing now. And authenticity, 787. Be yourself. Pursue your passions and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. I feel like this is the energy that somebody most definitely is shifting into, transforming into. Okay, a place of reassurance where they just comfortable within their skin, loving on themselves, knowing who they are, their true authentic self. All right, not doing foolish shit no more, not connecting to foolish people no more, but taking the leap of faith on yourself and trusting in that outcome. Okay. And changes. 454, embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. I'm loving the energy, baby. I love the read, yo. This was good energy overall. We do have, people that is receiving karma, but just FYI, you was protected through the storms. I feel like in the end, they still have protection in the storms for this moment. But the storms are presenting opportunities for growth, for expansion, for ascension, for them to really, 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 become a better version of their self now that they're fully aware, because awareness is everything. That's the only thing that actually exists in the world, in the galaxies of all galaxies, you feel me? That's the only thing that actually exists, consciousness, which is awareness, right? Once you're aware, you can't go back to not knowing. You can't pretend as if you don't know the truth, because you do. And now you're held 100% full accountable for your decisions. Everything is based on a decision. We have choices. We have free will, right? Make the right decisions for yourself to be better and to do better, to change. All right, y'all, I'm done. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. Y'all got something from this, baby. We got to handle it. And Marie, Scorpio energy. Oh, good night, my babies.